Welcome back everyone. Stability AI has released first open source RLHF large language chatbot known as Stable Vicuna. This follows the release of their first large language model known as Stable LM a few weeks ago. If you don't know about Stable LM and Vicuna, please check out my previous video where I talk about both in details. Let's have a look at the introduction here. Stable Vicuna is a further instruction fine-tuned and RLHF trained version of Vicuna version 0.13 billion, which is an instruction fine-tuned Llama 13 billion model. So if you are aware of that, Vicuna was actually tuned on Llama with the instructions based on GPT-4 shared data, right? So if you have not seen that video, you must check out that video. And if you want to read out more, you can go ahead and read more about Vicuna here. Then we have some examples with a chatbot. It can do basic math, write code, and help you with the grammar. So we will do our own testing of this bot. So stick till the end. Then we have benchmark report with the similar chatbots. Here you'll find that it has outperformed some of the bots. Uh, Here we have like 82.35 compared to rest of the other bots, and same goes with SCIQ. Here it goes with 91.80. Then we have some more information about stable Vicuna, how actually they made this model. So if you read about here that they have used the Vicuna base model, and then they have applied this pipeline outlined by these two papers. Those are for RLHF, and they have used the data set of Open Assistant, GPT-4 All Prompt, and Alpaca. Once they got the model out of that, they have used TRLX to train this model. So what is TRLX is nothing but it is a transformer reinforcement learning. You can read more about that over here. I'll provide the link in the description of the video. And they have used again Open Assistant conversation dataset, Anthropic, and Stanford human preferences. And once we have the model out of that, they have applied proximal policy optimization on top of that, right? And then we have arrived with the stable Vicuna model. So we can use this stable Vicuna on Hugging Face, but if you want to use it by yourself, you can get download this model. And to download this model, you can go and get it from here, and the Delta model is over here. But one thing is that you cannot exactly use it without Llama weight. To get the Llama weight, you need to get the meta access approval from them, because that's not open source yet. So to fill that, you can go ahead and fill this form and get those. And once you have this, you can run the script provided over the GitHub to obtain the stable Vicuna 13 billion model. To access stable Vicuna, you can either click on the link provided in the introduction section, or you can go to Hugging Face, click on this spaces, search stable Vicuna, and you'll find few of the options here, but you should always use this Carper AI, and click on this link, and it will take you to uh, you know the chatbot option. So it's time to put stable Vicuna to test. So as my previous videos, I'll be going with my first prompt about recursion programming and a simple code. So let's see what it comes up with. So we have the response here. Recursion is programming means calling a function and passing an instance of that function as an argument to the same function again. This can lead to infinite loops if not handled properly. That's great. Then we have a small Python program which was asked. So it has given the code as well, and then there is an explanation about that code. This is great. So the next question I wanted to ask was, write a sick leave application to my manager informing I have cold. So let's see what it is coming up with. It is come up with your name, address, phone number, date, manager's name, manager's email. I don't know, this is the format, but that's fine. I'm writing to inform you that I'm unable to attend work as I'm suffering from severe cold. The symptoms are quite unbearable and I need some time to get better. I'm sorry for the inconvenience caused by this leave. So it has written a well formatted email, though I didn't like the format on the top. That's fine, right? And apart from that, I have tried a few of the mathematics question which it said that it is good with. So for 10 plus 20, 30, 20 minus 5, 15. Then I went ahead and gave a little bit complex question that was like using BODMAS rule, and it has come up with the answer of 96, which is actually not correct. So I asked the same question to ChatGPT here, and you will see that it has come up with a complete explanation, right? A bracket, order, division, addition, and it has given a step by step what it has done, and it is given with a 72 answer, which is actually correct answer. So once again, this is an open source and first release. Obviously it will improve, but again I would not trust stable vicuna for my math assignment if I have to do it. So the last question I wanted to ask was, write a code for basic website using HTML, CSS and vanilla JavaScript that has a single button. When button is clicked, change the background color, and the background color should be in hex color, right? So it has written a well-defined HTML structure here. CSS is also provided, and then we have a JavaScript. So there was a problem with the JavaScript, which I have asked it to correct, and it corrected and gave me the code once again. So I've copy pasted everything here, and there was one hash missing, which I added here. So if you go ahead and see, this works perfectly fine. So if I click on this, it is able to change the color. So it does have some problems. It is not able to identify the issues, but if you give a proper comment and prompt, it will be able to fix those issues. That's all for the day, guys. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button, share with your friends. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.